are our city, and our city is who we are. And the things that we're doing are right in our community because they continue to support us and they give us the ability to do what we do. When we need things or when things happen to us, our community comes out in support and makes sure that we are doing good. And that's something that's important because it allows our organization and our police officers to continue to go out, not just with support, but for support. Always being willing to look at the next step, the next evolution of who we are as an organization and a profession. We always want to improve and be better. Technology is going to be significant for us in how we move this organization and our profession forward.
It's become more efficient. We're able to recover more suspects both in the city and from outside cities that come through Elk Grove, and we're able to do that with the same manpower. Our Real-Time Information Center was recognized as the National Real-Time Crime Center Association's Crime Center of the Month. Our center's helped with the prevention of crime, but also with the resolution of crime. We have a platform called Live 911, which in our real-time center, we're able to hear live 911 calls as they're being fielded by our dispatch center. So when we hear the live 911 call come through, we know where the call is, what the call type is. Our operators and our specialists are able to right away start looking for live video or recorded video intelligence to respond to that. At the same time, our remote pilots here in the Real-Time Center are able to launch a drone and respond to that call as well. By the time the call for service is entered into a CAD system, we will already have eyes on the people, the vehicle, the suspect, whatever it might be, and really start to direct officers in their response as opposed to responding in mass and then having to direct once they're on scene. We're a force multiplier in here, and a tool that really helps what we do as a police department when it comes to effectively responding to calls for service.
Mental health is not just important in our communities, it's important within the organization itself. The stronger we are internally, the stronger we are externally, and mental health is a large part of that. It's preparing and continuing to have the officers be successful from the moment that they start on the job to the moment they walk out of the door. And to do that, they have to be completely whole. The only way we're all going to remain whole in who we are is by ensuring that our mental state is complete and solid from the beginning to the end of our careers.
Traditionally, this industry doesn't talk about what is bothering them. If we're suppressing something that is potentially harmful to that person, if we're not normalizing it as a wellness team, then that person is just going to carry that hurt with them throughout their life.
And we don't ask for help, we give help. And so that's what we're trying to change, because we're far beyond meeting the basic need in today's society with the pressures that our officers have to deal with and our employees have to deal with. We all need help. And so we normalize talking to a therapist, having a contracted therapist who's in your department, who becomes familiar with your employees, build a relationship with employees outside of a therapy session, start to diminish that stigma.
Just having a therapist there, seeing that therapist, building a relationship with that therapist, lets you know that, hey, this is available for you if you need it, and that person's part of our system.
When our officers leave, we want them to be not just whole professionally, but we want them to be whole personally. And they have an opportunity to do that if we're doing everything that we can do for them to ensure that when they do make that final step and decide to retire from this profession, they're complete. So we're looking at not just the mental health or mental wellness from the beginning, but how can we include retirement in that process? It's something that we're really proud of. It's the fact that we're able to grow in our communities with our officers, and you can see how that flourishes and what it creates in our community itself. You can see that everything that we do is about the community, and when it comes to the kids, it really shines because that is our future. The only way that we're going to be successful in the future has to do starting at that ground level, and that's with our kids. Youth services at the Elk Grove Police Department is any chance that you get to see an officer play with a young person, whether it's through a circle group or it's an athletics endeavor. That connection is a piece that for the future of our city will only help us grow. We potentially have an opportunity with a youth, say a 8 to 16, 17-year-old, that could be the next police officer in our community. It could be the next explorer, CSO, the next leader of this organization, and they're homegrown. They've had direct contact with our officers in our community, and you can see what it creates in our community itself. As a new person coming to this profession, starting in a place like the city of Elk Grove, you're going to be coming into open arms. You're going to be coming into a place that is welcoming, that it wants you to be here. Our community wants us here. And internally, when it comes to the organization itself, you're going to come to a place that has support. There should never be a day when you walk out of this building not feeling that you've been supported.
Come down and see for yourself what we do here at the Elk Grove Police Department. And I am confident that you'll see what I saw when I applied here, and you'll want to be a part of this team. My family knows the community that I'm working in. They know that I can come and work in a safe environment, but also an environment where I'm going to be supported by not only my peers, but also the administration. Professionally, it's given me the opportunity to be a better officer. I can be more productive. I can do better investigations because I'm equipped to be more successful. What makes me get up and come to work every day is knowing that I'm going to come and enjoy what I'm doing. And I could say that without a doubt in my mind, that I get up and I know I'm coming to work where I'm going to enjoy the people that I'm working with. I'm going to enjoy the community that I'm working in, and that I know that I'm going to be supported by my peers and with the community in what I do.
When it comes to what we can offer, what we can do, it's a complete lifestyle. And we've created a culture internally where we all love one another. And the stronger that we are internally, the stronger we are externally. We're able to go into our communities and show that we have passion and compassion and empathy behind who we are and what we do every single day. Every single contact matters. What we say matters. We are impeccable with our speech because it's important for our community to know that we're going to do the right things for them and we're going to do the right things for each other.